Hey, good morning. I am Jimmy, your astute Taurus. Good morning. Good Monday morning. It is Monday, September 19th. It's 6:15 a.m. and welcome everybody into the morning live stream. Good to see you. Good morning, Meg and Matt from Backlash Fisherman is here. Cruise Nuts were here. And thank you guys for coming in. Like I said, it is Monday morning. It is September 19th, and we are here for Morning Cup of Joe. I hope everybody's got their cup of coffee, and I certainly do. Let's fix this a little bit. Here we go. It's our Monday morning cup of coffee. Oh, and I just made that one. It's very hot. Good to see you guys. Thanks for coming in. Hey, I'm back from a long weekend. I had Thursday and Friday off last week, and we went to Ossipee Lake in Ossipee, New Hampshire. Hung out at a place called Westwood Shores RV and Camping Resort. Had a great time, a lot of fun, and the dogs got to go, and we hung out with a bunch of friends from the fire department, a lot of my longtime coworkers, and good times. We had a lot of fun. Hey, Shirley, thanks for coming in. Good to see you. We're just enjoying our morning cup of Joe, and I hope you have your astute Taurus cup and enjoying a nice hot cup of tea this morning. Brian Fowler is in the house. Good morning, Brian. Thanks for coming in. I do appreciate each and every one of you. I got a hole in my lip this morning. Yes, Meg, what is the question? What is the question? We took the RV, we took the dogs. We spent Thursday, Friday, Saturday night. Got back about 1:30 yesterday afternoon and settled in to the house and just kind of chilled out. T1 day to homeless. Yeah, that's right. Brian and his wife Kathy have sold their home, and they're building one in the Franklin area of New Hampshire. So, Meg, what's your question? While we're waiting for the question, um, yeah, they're building a house. Brian and Kathy are building a house in the Franklin area of New Hampshire. I've seen some of the pictures, Brian. It's looking great. You guys must be excited. Okay, Alexandria, New Hampshire, to be exact. And yeah, the pictures are looking great. What's the projected finish date of the house? Do you know? I'm 3 hours into my workday already. Damn, Matt, you certainly are the early bird. I thought I got up early, but you're up and at 'em and on the road doing your thing early. I am going to do a mod live this evening. Would you be interested? I'm still shy, but I will do it. What time are you going to do it? I don't believe I have any plans tonight. Let me know what time. If it's any time around 6 p.m., that's a good time for me, but I don't want to dictate when you want to do them. I saw that you had put out on Facebook about doing lives providing information on modding, which I think is great. It's good to have good mods, and you certainly are the mod extraordinaire. And I think any information that you can give to folks would be great. But yeah, let me know what time you want to do it. I'm certainly willing to help you out. Absolutely. So Brian's saying the house is going to be finished around December-ish, which is a good time. Hopefully you can get in there before the first of the year. 8:30 our time. 6 is terrible for me, honestly. 8:30 may be a little late for me, my friend. I do get up early. That's about the time that I hit the sack at. But if there's any other way I can help, I'd be willing to help you. Um, you're certainly up now. Do you want to do one in the morning sometime? Um, I'll be I'll be up Wednesday, and we're going to be doing our live with Sean this week. He'll be hosting on our co-hosting on our channel on Wednesday, and you're welcome to come up in the morning. Um, Shirley is saying she hopes everything goes well with you, Brian, in the build. Matt's saying he's probably 50 cubic yards into 170 cubic yard concrete placement. That's a lot of concrete, my friend. A lot of concrete. I get off work at 6, but love you. Just send me questions. Okay, I will. Thank you. I love you too. Um, so you work third shift then? You get out at 6 a.m., I'm guessing. Or is that 6 p.m.? I have no clue. I'm so out of it in the mornings. This brain fog is still an issue. And I don't have my appointment until November. So something I'm just going to have to struggle through. What can you do? Can't do anything. You just struggle through the brain fog. So that's about it. Um, so I was going to do some news today. So let's do some news, shall we? I don't have a news bumper. I was going to put up a news bumper, and I don't even have one. Don't forget to hit the like and share us out. And obviously, if you haven't subscribed, please come on over and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate all of you guys. Mine is gone, right? Yeah, man. You work 6 to 6. My goodness. My goodness, girl. That's a long day. Do you work how many hours? I'm sorry. How many days a week do you work? Do you do a 4-day work week? 12-hour days, man. That's a long work day. So let's do the news. I'm on the AssociatedPress.com, and the news of the day, the top stories, bringing you all the top news stories of the day. Meg says brain fog is no joke. I'm proud that my joints don't hurt anymore. Yeah. You do 5 12-hour days. My goodness, girl. That's a lot of work. Oh, 6 days. Oh my goodness. I tip my hat to you, my friend. You're one of the hardest working girls I know. 4 a.m. to 11 most days here. 11 p.m. You're retired. What are you talking about? You don't work. Or you work, but you get to do what you want. You choose your days. You're retired, man. One of these days I need to retire. But yeah, the brain fog, you're right, Meg, is no joke. They've tested everything so far. Thyroid's in good shape, with medication, of course. And all the other bodily functions seem to be functioning very well. They're looking at sleep, possibly apnea. Good morning, Najuma. How are you? Retired is BS right now. Yeah, I know you're working pretty hard on this house, and I get it. Yeah, good morning, Najuma. It's good to see you. Thank you, my friend. You guys that are going on the cruise, you're just over a month away. So we're down past the 30-day mark. Good for you. So let's do some news, shall we? Did you know Britain and the world says their final goodbye to Queen Elizabeth? They're saying that today. Queen Elizabeth's funeral procession has arrived at the West Gate of Westminster Abbey for a state funeral service. Pallbearers have lifted the coffin from the state gun carriage and carried it inside the Gothic medieval abbey, where 2,000 mourners stood as it entered Monday. So we'll say our final goodbyes to her as they lay her for her final rest, amongst all the other royal folks in Westminster Abbey. According to Joe Biden, the U.S. would defend Taiwan against any Chinese invasion, which we heard that before. China's government on Monday criticized President Joe Biden's statement that American forces would defend Taiwan if Beijing tries to invade as a violation of U.S. commitments about the self-ruled island, but gave no indication of possible retaliation. So if you're concerned about that kind of crazy stuff going on in the world, all we can do is hopefully hope nothing bad happens. Meg says she's super jealous of everyone on the horizon soon. Me too. I wish I could go. Um, I don't know if I'd be more excited about the cruise itself or meeting all of my YouTube friends. I think I would just love to meet everybody. So unfortunately, we were going to plan on going to the meetup, but it's just not going to happen. Not this time. But we're planning on March. So we're going to look at the March cruise, and hopefully some of you guys can go on the cruise. Good morning, Drunken Chef. How are you, my friend? Hey, I just want to say I bought 3 of your spices, and I want to tell you, very good job, man. Good stuff. I'm going to be putting some on a steak tonight. Which would you recommend, the habanero or the jalapeno on my steak? Um, it's a what'd she get? Porterhouse steaks. And that's what's for dinner tonight. So, what would you recommend, my friend? Would it be the jalapeno or the habanero? Can't wait to try it on the steak. We've had it on some chicken, and it was really good. I made a zucchini lasagna last week, and I used the salt, pepper, garlic on the SPG. Very good job. And if you guys haven't been over to Drunken Chef Barbecue, you need to go over to his website and you need to order up some of his own blends of herbs and spices for cooking. Really good stuff. You guys need to go on over and check it out. And I would say get yourself some because we did, and it's very, very good. And also, you're supporting some of our friends here on the YouTube. So, very good. Ukraine says Russian missile struck close to a nuclear plant. A Russian missile struck close to a nuclear power plant in southern Ukraine Monday, not damaging its 3 reactors, but hitting older industrial equipment in what Ukrainian authorities denounced as an act of nuclear terrorism. I'm not sticking up for anybody, but I can imagine if the Russians wanted to hit the reactors, they probably could have done it. So it is what it is. All right, Brian, have a good day. Enjoy your moving. And we'll see you later. Meg says she's lucky, but it's going to cost me an arm and a leg to go to Miami. Right? Yeah. I understand that. Fiona, which is the hurricane, nears Dominican Republic after pounding Puerto Rico. Hurricane Fiona bore down on the Dominican Republic Monday after knocking out the power grid and unleashing floods and landslides in Puerto Rico, where the governor said the damage was catastrophic. So it is that time of year. It is. There's that damn brain fog. It's hurricane season for sure here in the northern hemisphere. And in the Caribbean. So, folks, let's pray for their safety down there. So Meg says, yes, join us in March. Paul, Troy, yes, James, and I will be there. Fantastic. So I think we're going to be going too. We're going out of Tampa, and that's on, and correct me if I'm wrong, Meg, but that is on Carnival Pride, right? I think that's on Carnival Pride. So that'll be a lot of fun. James Catanese and his wife will be the second recipients of the wow, brain fog is killing me. they're going to be the second recipients on the cruising. Um, isn't it awful? It's killing me. Helping Hands for Cruising. Um, Kenny, aka the Ford Man, is the first recipient, which is going out in less than a month, and then James and his wife will be on the cruise in March, and I believe that is, yes, Meg just said it is the Pride, Carnival Pride. So we're getting all our plans together to go on that one, and we need to thank Helping Hands for Cruising to provide these folks with the opportunity to be able to go to a cruise, and not only go on a cruise, but they get to meet some of us, some of our wonderful friends here on YouTube. So um, it's going to be a lot of fun. Like I said, I wish I could go. Um, I wish I could go on the one in a couple weeks. Meg and I both are jealous. We want to go, but we can't afford it right now. So it'll take me a few months to be able to save up to go on the March cruise. But we're definitely going to do that one, and I can't wait. It's been, well, by then it'll be over over 3 years. It'll be 3 years just about since we've been on a cruise. So, um, but you know, there's other things in life you got to do, and getting the money together is sometimes can be challenging. Let's say. So I know that Sean and Ilana from Down Under Cruisers, they've been saving a long time. This is a very expensive trip for them, flying here to the United States, spending some time in Florida with family, and then taking the cruise and then flying back. So traveling can really be can be very expensive. Um, Money is definitely a thing. You're working 12 hours a day, 6 days a week, my friend. That's you're working hard for the money for sure. Um, we all do, right? We all work pretty hard to make our shekels to be able to afford to go on the trip. So what are you gonna do? We just work, and then we play. I'm with you. I can't speak. You can't type, and I can't speak this morning. So we'll do the best we can. Geez, we only got three in the chat this morning. Which, okay, I'm happy to have the three. Typically, we have more than that, but that's okay. Um, let's see what's else in the news. In world beset by turbulence, nations leaders gather at UN. And what? In world beset by turbulence, nations leaders gather at the UN, facing a complex set of challenges that try humanity as never before. World leaders convey at the United Nations this week under the shadow of Europe's first major war since World War II, a conflict that has unleashed a global food crisis and divided major powers in ways not seen since the Cold War. Okay, and I'm assuming they're talking about what's going on in the Ukraine. Um, a senior Taliban detainee held for years at Guantanamo Bay said Monday he was released and handed over earlier in the day to the Taliban in Kabul in exchange for an American prisoner held in Afghanistan. We didn't hear too much about that in the news, did we? We did not hear too much about that in the news, but you're hearing it here. So if you haven't heard it before, you're hearing it first. Monday Morning Live here with the Astute Tourist. Again, my name is Jimmy, and I'm here with Meg and two others, Najuma Brown, I'm assuming, and maybe Shirley are left in the house. Meg says we're in good company. I'm normally not up, LOO, but I'm still up. I'm glad you are. Well, you got out at 6, right? So now do you start your day on Sunday and then you work and then have Saturday off? Is that how that works? 2022 could be a political watershed for Massachusetts women. Just 20 years ago, Massachusetts voter had yet to elect a woman as governor, attorney general, U.S. senator, or mayor. Ira's largest city. This year, Democratic women won 5 of 6 statewide primary contests. Well, there you go. They may be a little behind in that, but Shirley says she's here. Nice to meet you, Meg. Very good to meet you as well, my friend. Thank you for coming in as always. And she is my moderator extraordinaire, of course. 62 and 700. Judge Pujols closing in on home run milestones. Aaron Judge and Albert Pujol. Am I saying that right? Pujol could make this a milestone week for home runs. Judge hit two more on Sunday, raising his season total to 59, too shy of Roger Maris's American League record. I haven't been following baseball much this year. Have not been following baseball too much. Meg says 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. You took a day off. Okay. I ended up taking 2 days off last week. So now I need to make that up. Monday is usually a busy day. I'm sure I have a stack of stuff on my desk I need to take care of. October 1st is going to be our fire prevention open house here at my department. So I have a lot of work to do for that. A lot of preparation and preparing, scheduling people and events. Should be good though. It's a lot of fun. We're going to do an extrication demo from a simulated car accident. We're going to do chimney fire demonstration, cooking fire demonstration. There is going to be what we call the Junior Firefighter Challenge, where the top two boys and girls in two different age groups have a chance to compete and win a brand new bike, which is pretty cool. But the kids have a good time with that. And then there's touch a truck and all kinds of information and fun. There's going to be food, and the police department is having their open house the same day, which is directly right next door to the fire department. So it should be a good time. A lot of people will probably be there. Last year we had over, 400 or 500 people there. So it's a lot of fun. So if you're in the New Hampshire area and you want to come out October 1st from 10 to 2, if you didn't know, the first week of October typically is Fire Prevention Week. So don't forget to practice good fire safety and fire prevention. World shares slip as markets brace for more rate hikes. Shares open lower in Europe after a day of decline for most Asian markets as investors brace for another interest rate hike this week by the U.S. Federal Reserve. Britain was observing a day of mourning for Queen Elizabeth II. Japan's markets were closed for a holiday. So there you go. The interest rates are going to continue to climb. Yay. Hopefully you're not in the market for any real estate or anything. All right, Meg. Hey, Sean, how are you? Yeah, come on over and touch a truck. You're certainly welcome. So what's in trending news? Floodwaters receding after storm batters western Alaska. Let's see what that says. Floodwaters were receding in parts of western Alaska, battered by worst storms in half a century, leaving behind debris flung by powerful Bering Sea waves into beaches and seaside communities. Well, there you go. Not fun to be in Alaska right now, as they're getting smashed by floodwaters. The NFL Sunday Ticket outages anger fans for the second straight week. DirecTV's NFL Sunday Ticket package malfunctioned for the second time straight week, causing fans trying to watch through the app or online to miss entire games. Anybody have DirecTV's NFL Sunday Ticket? I certainly don't. I don't watch too much football anymore. I used to really be into it, but I could really care less these days. Um, as far as a lot of entertainment goes, Hollywood entertainment, baseball, football, nah. I got bigger things to do, better things to do. Uh, the EU proposes to suspend billions in funds to Hungary. The European Union executive branch recommended Sunday that the bloc suspends around 7.5 billion euros or dollars in funding of Hungary over concerns about democratic backsliding and the possible mismanagement of EU money. So Hungary's having a hard time over in that part of the world. They're having issues with all kinds of stuff going on there. And then any Post Malone fans out there? Post Malone is sorry for onstage accident in St. Louis. Well, what happened in St. Louis? Post Malone apologized to his St. Louis fans Sunday for an onstage accident that sent him to the hospital and shortened his set the night before at the Enterprise Center. In the middle of a song Saturday, Malone fell into a hole on stage that moments before was open to lower an instrument into. In a video message posted on Twitter on Sunday, he said, "The fall got me pretty good." He said he had just gotten back from the hospital where he was prescribed pain medication. "Just want to apologize to everyone in St. Louis. Next time I'm around this way, I'm going to do a 2-hour show for you so we can make up for the couple missed songs. There should be no implications for the rest of the tour, which continues Sunday night in Columbus, Ohio." There you have it. So that's what's happening in the world. A little bit of world news for you guys and what's happening around. So if you're in the New England area and if you're from New Hampshire, November 8th, November 8th is the general election here in the state. A lot going on. The gubernatorial race is in full swing. One of the U.S. Senate seats here in New Hampshire is up for grabs. And if anybody's been watching any of my live streams, you know that I have been campaigning for a particular candidate. His name is General Don Bolduc, and you need to consider voting for him. He is the change I think that this state and this country needs. So I'm not going to get too political, but check him out. And if anybody wants to talk about that, you can private message me and I'll give you all the information you need. We need to send the general to Washington and get him in place so we can start to see some positive things happening here in the state and throughout the country. Anybody else got anything going on? Like I said, we had a big weekend here in the U.S. Here in our camp, the Astute Tourist Camp. We went up to West Ossipee, New Hampshire, where we spent the weekend at the Westwood Shores Campground and RV Resort. We took Molly and Sophie along in the RV, and I met up with about 30 of my friends from the fire department and their families, and we had a fun-filled weekend. We got up there Thursday night or Thursday afternoon, and then Thursday night, one of our good friends had a martini bar, which I don't drink martinis, but a lot of the people enjoyed having martinis, and that went on for a good couple hours into the evening, and hijinks pursued. It was a lot of fun. Then Friday night, we closed down one of the streets. We got permission from. I got stung by a bee yesterday. It's itchy now. We closed down one of the streets. We got permission from the campground, and we shut down a street that was pretty much in front of all of our campsites. Closed the road down, set up tents, and we opened up Margaritaville, where we had frozen margaritas and tacos and all kinds of Mexican food. We opened a casino. We had a We had a one-armed bandit out there where people could try their luck. I think one of the kids, believe it or not, won $100, so that was good for them. Um, it was a lot of fun, fire in the street, a lot of people playing games and cornhole, and just a lot of good fun. Then Saturday night at our campsite, we hosted the camp potluck, where everybody brought a dish over. There was everything from sweet and sour chicken to chili to buffalo chicken dip and all kinds of kielbasa and um, all kinds of good food. And then we finished off the night around the campfire with me playing a bunch of songs on my guitar that people loved. We had a great sing along. It was a lot of fun, and that was pretty much ended the festivities. And yesterday was just hanging out, saying our goodbyes, cleaning up, and heading home. So a lot of good fun, and it was fun, and we look forward to next year. We've already booked the same sites for next year, so we're locked in, and we got the same road. So it'll be a lot of fun. So Matt sees he's back. Just finished editing a video. Now uploaded, edit settings, and make it public. Don, the man, he will work out great for New Hampshire. That's right. He will, brother. He is the man. And you got that right. Next weekend is your daughter's birthday. Oh my goodness, Panda's going to be 5. Time goes by quick, man. I'm telling you, it goes by quick. Don't blink, like the man says. Before you know it, she'll be in high school and graduating and getting a better job than you, buying your house and throwing you out. Only joking, but yeah, just take lots of pictures and try to capture every day. My kids are in their 30s now, and it went by so fast. One minute they were 5, like Panda, and swimming in the pool, and the next minute they're out in the world doing their thing. So it goes by pretty quick. But let's see what's happening on the Facebook. Shirley says she's grateful for the day, as I think we all are. And Meg has a featured creator is Scott from Kicking It Country vlogs. He's certainly country. So she's got him featured. Paul has his poll up today. Paul S. Fine says, "Good morning, amigos and amigoettes. Today's poll is a little bit of devil advocate. Who was the real star of the dynamic duo of Bert and Ernie? Who do you think was the real star? Was it Bert or was it Ernie? Who was the real star? I'm going to vote for Ernie. I think Ernie was the real star. And let's see. So far, Ernie is in the lead with 75% of the vote. Yep, Bert's down there lingering in the bottom at 25%. Who else do we have out there? Let's see. Colleen posted a picture of her and Molly in the camper. What else is there? Who else is around? Who else is around here that's in our circle? Oh, the Captain Bill Jensen. He posted a picture of himself in Grand Cayman, Georgetown. That was 3 days ago, but still pretty cool. And from what I understand, the captain lost his hat. It blew off the deck into the ocean. He's got to get a new captain's hat. Eric Brown added some photos of a football game he was at. High school football game. Yep, he added a few. And Billy's got a picture of a lizard on there. So Meg's going to be going up tonight live to demonstrate how to be the mod extraordinaire that she is. She's going to be up around 8:30 this evening, she said. So A little late for me, but I'll have to watch the replay on that one. Who else do we have out there? There's not a lot going on this morning. Um, Let me see here. See if I can bring up some of the most recent ones. Oh, I think that's all that's going on YouTube right now. Here in New Hampshire, the Deerfield Fair is coming up. It's the largest agricultural fair, country fair here in the state. Happens every year at this time, September 29th through October 2nd. It should be a lot of fun. And you can go there and fill your belly up with all kinds of fair food, and you can see the horse pulling and hang out with the farm animals and pet a chicken and all that stuff, and see the lumberjacks, and there's carnival rides and um, uh, great entertainment, music bands, magic shows, all kinds of stuff. It's a lot of fun. Like I said, it's the largest and I think longest running agricultural fair here in the state of New Hampshire. It really signals in the start of fall. Um, Here in New Hampshire, the all the orchards are open. Apple picking has been going strong. Apple and peach picking and harvesting the all the vegetables and stuff that grew throughout the summer, pumpkins and whatnot. And people are going to be getting ready for Halloween next. And then, of course, November will bring us into Thanksgiving. And then a month from there, it'll be Christmas. So, man, this year has really certainly been flying by pretty quick. It's hard to believe the summer's pretty much over. Um, I don't, as you know, and if you're a longtime friend of the show, you know I'm not a big fan of the cold weather. Um, right now it's pleasant out. I got the window open. It is overcast. It's been raining all night, which we certainly needed here in the Northeast. We've have been experiencing a drought for the last several months, and it's good to have some rain. We definitely need it. Um, but it's that time of year again. So it's the rainy season, hurricane season, and then the cold weather will be coming. I need to get I need to get some more wood cut. I have some trees that are ready to be cut for the winter's warmth. And Hefty, if you're still out there, I'm going to need your wood splitter soon, buddy. Maybe you can bring that by and drop that off sometime soon. Um, that way I can get the fall yield all cut up and ready to go so that we can heat the house here. It's one of the downsides of living here in the Northeast, especially with the way the economy is right now. Um, they're charging between $375 and $450 for one cord of seasoned drywood, and here's to you too, Sean. Raise your cup of Joe. Got to go to work. Don't forget, I need the wood splitter, so bring it on by within the next couple of weeks. I don't need it yet, but I'll need to borrow that from you, my friend. But hey, have a good day at work. And for the rest of you guys, what are we at? We're 40 minutes or so into the live stream. I think I'm going to call it. Um, that way I can be in the first day back since my few days off. We will, I can get time to get stuff together. I got to get out to the RV and take some of the stuff out and bring that in for today. So, and don't forget oh, that's right, the grass drags. Yeah, give me a call later because I want to go there and film those again. So the world's largest snowmobile grass drags are here in New Hampshire. They're in Fremont, New Hampshire. They're coming up. When is that, Sean? October? But we're going to be going to that, and I want to film it again. My most popular video of all, out of the 250 something plus videos I've done, is the world's largest snowmobile grass drag and watercross video. So I definitely want to videotape that again. We need to go up there. It's a lot of fun. And if you've ever seen a snowmobile go across water, um, it's pretty exciting. So it's a lot of fun. So I want to thank everybody for coming in. Don't forget positive mental attitude. As always, PMA saves the day. Start your day out with positive thoughts and positive tidings for anybody that you know. See somebody smile, say hi, shake their hand, give them a hug if they are so inclined. Just don't walk up and hug somebody. Again, you may get a slap. But if somebody certainly would like a hug, definitely do it. It'll raise somebody's spirits and make their day. Don't forget to pay it forward if you're in the line at the coffee shop, and you want to pay for the person behind you. That would be nice too. Always a good thing, and especially a cup of coffee is cheap, so it's not going to break the bank, and you could definitely make somebody's day. Don't forget the red, white, and blue right there. That flag. That flag means so much to me. I love and respect it. It means so much more than the cloth that it's been printed on. And no matter where you're from in the world, respect and honor your flag, because the people that have come before us have definitely put their safety on the line for all of us, so that we can have our freedoms and our liberties that we enjoy so much every day. A big shout out to our veterans and our first responders. Those folks put their butt on the line every day to help protect us. So it's really important that we have those guys and gals in our thoughts and we think about them. So a big shout out to my wife Colleen, who's right there. I love her so much, and she helps get me through the day. And she's my best pal. So big shout out to her as well, which I don't do so much. I need to do more on our live streams, recognize that girl. So I tip my hat to everybody. I hope you all have a good day. I want to wish you all peace and love from deep down in my heart. My name's Jimmy. I'm your Astute Taurus. We'll see you tomorrow night at 6 p.m. Right here in the Astute Studios. So love you guys, appreciate you, and we'll see y'all later. Have a good day.